Good morning, happy Tuesday, Australia, you bloody legends. Now, first things first, we need to do a welfare check on Penny fucking Wong. I don't know where she is. She's been awfully quiet. She seems to have gone missing. It's possible she's been kidnapped. I'm not sure, but we need to check on Penny Wong. I mean, look, a couple of reasons. One, I don't really care about her welfare. I think she's a fuckwit. But she's on 3, 4, 5, 600 grand a year. She's pocketing of the Australian taxpayer money. She doesn't seem to be doing any work, which is not unusual. I'd probably prefer her doing nothing than what she normally does, but I'd like a refund on my money. Fuck you, Penny Wong, you dead shit. And just for those of you confused, these are some of the chocolate milk creating brown cows, because I know you fucking people are simpletons. Right, let's get down to business. First and foremost, while Australia is under a heap of pressure, while 2,500 building companies, thereabouts, give or take, approximately 2,500, because I know some fuckwit in the comments go, well, it was actually 1,800 and fucking da-da-da. 2,500 is the number that I got this morning when I was doing a little bit of homework. 2,500 building companies last year collapsed in Australia. That means that the tradies that subcontract to them, they're out of work, they're looking for more work, they're having a tough time as well. The building and supply companies, their prices are through the roof, they're in a world of hurt as well, because they've got no builders to build anything, because all of our building companies are going broke. Now the irony of that is we're in a fucking housing crisis. Supply and demand, how is that such a problem? I'll tell you how, because the government is doing everything that it can to collapse the building industry. It's not an accident, because when they all collapse, these private builders, those pesky free enterprise marketeers who want to go out there and build houses at a profit and employ people and contract people and create houses to solve the housing crisis that is exploding, because at the same time that's happening, successive governments don't fucking let the Liberal and Nationals off either, because they're dead set scumbags who have been importing a fucking bunch of people and haven't got the backbone or the spine to do a fucking thing to stop it. Right? Let's not just blame Albo for this, as big a fucking twat as he is. Right? This has been a long time managed decline. But of course, once all those builders and things go boom, they're collapsed, what has to happen? They've still got to find work. So what's going to happen is the government's going to do their very best to make them effectively public employees, and then they're going to build houses under the government's rules, under the government's terms, without any real profitability, but they'll get a little safe salary, and they're going to continue to break the building industry as much as humanly possible, because the government hates private enterprise. Not just the Labor Party, the government. The Liberal, Nationals, those motherfuckers hate private enterprise. They want everything to run through their little coffers, get their grubby little fingers all on it so they can take their little slice of the pie. More importantly than taking their little slice of the pie, it's about control. They love fucking control. They're in cahoots with the banks, the insurance companies, all those types of entities to absolutely break the Australian working class, the Australian middle class, and anybody who is not publicly paid off the, if you're not in a public sector job, they want you broken. Do not think for 1 minute that they love you. They don't. They fucking hate you and they want you gone. There is no question in my mind that that's a fact. Insurance companies, banks, government, all three of them in cahoots to absolutely break you. That's why there's only half a dozen banks. Throw in the telcos there as well, because they don't give a fuck about you. Anything that you need. Electricity companies, there's a reason they screw down former customers or long-term customers to support new customers. They get you on board, churn you out, spin you up, put your price up, and then they hope you'll stay there for longer than necessary, because they know that it's fucking hard work changing electricity companies or phone companies or insurance companies or changing banks. It's fucking tedious, it's hard work, and guess what? You're already working a 16-hour day to keep food on the fucking table because these people are robbing you blind. I know, it sucks. And in the middle of all this going on, our fuckwit Prime Minister's teamed up with Britain's fuckwit Prime Minister. You've got Keir Starmer, Anthony Albanese going, we need to ban Elon Musk because Elon Musk is so scary. He's so scary, he allows free speech and we hate that. And they've started making memes of both of us in bikinis and it's really embarrassing. Boo fucking who. You're a public figure. I don't know how much the UK Prime Minister gets paid, but our fucking dipshit's getting somewhat around 600 grand a year and a fucking retirement plan for life. No other Australians get a retirement plan like the former Prime Ministers get in this country for life, for doing fuck all other than raping and pillaging the country. And your sad people are making memes about you. You're a public figure, dipshit. People are allowed to hate you. People are allowed to make fun of you. And if you can't cope with that shit, you shouldn't be in public life. I don't earn a fucking dollar from the government. Nothing. Not a fucking wazoo. right? And if people want to make fun of me, people want to call me names while ever I'm out here kind of in this capacity of whatever the hell this current role I have in is you know, as maybe a spokesman for a small percentage of Australia, right? Maybe a bit of somebody who's not afraid of these fuckers, you know? If you want to make fun of me, if you want to send me hate mail, I'm not going to go, oh, they need to be banned. I go, fuck it. There are people on my page who call me names and come and roll out all this shit. They think they're putting out secrets. They go, did you know Mr. McRae did this and that? I've never claimed to be an angel. I've always been a bit of a bad boy. What's your problem? I've had the wildest fucking sex life in history. I've been in trouble for DUIs. I've made videos about the fact that I've done some dumb shit. I didn't come out here on a pedestal going, oh, I'm fucking perfect. I come out here and said I'm a bit of a bad boy. I'm a bit of an outlaw. Guess what? I'm not here to kiss your ass, and I'm not going to bend over to these. And look, it's a left-wing trope. You'll be cancelled. Can't cancel me. I don't fucking care what you have to say, dipshit. And some of you know who I'm talking to. I'm not afraid of you people. I don't care. Do what you want. Apparently, I don't know anything about free speech yet. I let you talk on my page. I've banned 3 people in my entire life from my page. 3. I've been in the public little public space for a fucking long time. I believe in free speech, absolutely. If you want to make fun of me, you go for it. But don't be surprised when it reciprocates and hits you in the ass. And don't sit there and think, oh, well, he uses naughty words. You're fucking damn right. I'm not a fucking do-gooder in any way, shape or form in that concept. I'm not trying to pretend I'm anything I'm not. There are no skeletons in my closet. Same thing I used to say to candidates when I'd support them in various elections. Put your skeletons on the table. If there's a sex tape, let's use it as a fundraiser. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope everybody has a great day. I hope everybody starts sticking it to these pricks. I don't want to wait 50 years like Iran's had to wait to start fighting back on these motherfuckers. I don't want to wait for us to be using wheelbarrows full of cash to buy loaves of bread like the Venezuelans have had to go through. But we're heading down that path, and if we keep letting these fuckers run roughshod, that's what's going to happen to us. Time to start fucking rolling these fuckers back now. And if my language offends you and that doesn't, you know, that's your biggest problem, boo fucking who. When you're sharing my shit, if you go, oh, he swears, tell your friends, he swears, but he says it right. But I won't be censoring myself to kiss anybody's ass. Guys, I love this bloody country, and I've got kids, and I don't want them growing up in some fucking socialist utopia where pricks like Albo and Keir Starmer get to decide what's truth and what's not. I don't want them growing up in a country where they've got to be afraid of people raping them, murdering them, people coming here stabbing them, wielding machetes like it's fucking sport. I don't want that for my kids. I don't want it for your kids. And if you're a father, not even talking to the women anymore, they've had their fucking run. We've got them all through Parliament. It's a fucking disaster. Some of them are fantastic. Some of them are fucking hopeless. Some of them really should have no fucking business being anywhere near it. And I don't really give a fuck if that sounds sexist. Some women have some leadership skills and they're amazing. Some are absolute peanuts who really need to get back to what they're good at. And if that hurts your feelings, you're probably a silly fucking peanut too. And if you don't like me for saying, I don't fucking care. It's time for Australia to grab its balls and go, this is where we need to stop this. We need to roll these pricks out. We need to put the fuckers on a shark food pontoon and send them home, the ones who really do not belong here. And, more importantly, if you are a kiddie fiddler or a kiddie fiddling apologist, wood chipper, fucking boom, and make sure it's feet first, bitches. Have a great day.